everybody, it's Pajama Life with our review of Gen V and the morning show. Let's go.
Kate Dunlap was viciously attacked. This was a hate crime against the most persecuted minority group in history. Superheroes.
Not all of us are bulletproof. So, my job is to push your powers to their fullest potential.
Good morning, bitches.
This school, it's become a monument to mediocrity.
The new dean, he was at Elmira. Now he's at fucking Godolkin, so something's going on, but we don't know what.
Plot is resuming a research program called Project Odessa. And I need you to stop it.
Let me be very clear. This plan is crazy and I hate it, but I'm in.
Hey, you guys. Welcome back.
Hey, everybody, it's me, Pajama, with these two guys. Say hello to the people. David.
Hey, everybody, great to be with you tonight. Looking forward to talking to you, to my good friends here about these programs. Can't wait to hear what they have to say, but I have to wonder, will they be happy to hear what I have to say? We'll find out.
Oh, we're always. And this guy, Patrick, say hey to the people.
Hey, everybody. Glad to see you all here. Another week here. Down. Let's talk about some new stuff.
Yeah, let's go. Gen V. Pat, you're our resident comics guy. What did you think of the season opener? 3-episode season opener.
The 3 episodes were pretty good, actually. I don't know how much mileage you're going to get out of all the boys, and there's several things that it feels like maybe that they're trying to spread a little bit too thin, and although this had a very New Mutants feel for me, the whole idea we're going to throw them into the danger room here with this horrible, ripoff of, God of War here, some of that stuff, it's familiar. It's comforting, I guess, to a certain extent. They have the anti-heroes, but you have some of the people that are not very likable. They're supposed to be on the team and stuff like that. Overall, well, it seems like they're starting to get a little bit of a homogenization in all these superhero things, where it's just starting to get kind of a bit of a formula, all of it. And I'm sure in comics, even though I've been loving comics and I have a large, heavy collection of comics in my house. I've been reading them for years, and I'm sure that they, it's for real. It's not just a myth. But the thing is, I'm just like I'm saying, it just seems like it's maybe I don't catch those as much because they're not the art styles make it different. You've got different, similar stories, and I'm sure they're taking a lot of this. I've never read Gen V, so I don't know about the source material, but it, like I said, it's starting to have some things are starting to feel really familiar about a lot of these shows. So that's the only thing I'd say. Although it wasn't bad.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree, but David, what did you think?
Well, I don't come with the same level of just love for the comics, maybe that the two of you have. Enjoy them. It is a little formulaic at this point. Now this program, like the boys, man, it's bloody. And I will say this is definitely, this is very much a story for adults. And I think so if you love the genre in a mature setting, it's good. Obviously, we've got kind of the teen aspect of it, but nonetheless, this is mature content. I love the line that we saw in the trailer. I'm so glad you picked that. It's like, this plan is crazy. It's this, that I'm in. Well, this show is kind of gory and really something else. And it's just, I don't know that I'm in. I don't know that I'm in. I think if you like this kind of thing, if you like comic book heroes, man, this is a comfortable chair. And I think maybe you'll enjoy it. I can't get into the characters that much. And you know, it's more of a pass for me, but I do think it
Huh.
was
What?
yeah.
I did not see that coming. That was that was out there, David. I liked it. My only issue is, well, I have a couple of issues. One, stop relying on the black woman to save everybody. Can we have her like be the damsel in distress? And then two, I just think it's so. Well, one thing I'm glad of is not so much raunchy sex stuff like in prior seasons, and lots of
Yet.
penises flying all over the place, and like it was just it was too much. So they've kind of calmed down on that. I do think it's a different tone though. Why? Because the main character passed away unexpectedly last year. And I think what you're seeing is them retooling the show to respond to that. And so you have a lot of the show about grief over the character passing away in real life. And so I think it might have been something different had it not been for that very tragic circumstance. And so I
Yeah.
think you get some of what you see kind of, because I think they had to go back and retool the show, it seems like. So while I'm not, upset about that, because I think it might lead to something very interesting, I also think that was pretty sad situation that occurred. And I'm interested in the mystery of it all. Here's my prediction.
Okay.
Professor, the one who's the dean. The dean is the original Godolkin guy. I think that's him. I think he might be Marie's father, maybe.
Mm.
That's my prediction. And I think that might not be the only death we see in the main characters. So I don't know. We're gonna see at the end. We'll probably come back at the end of the show, maybe the middle and the end of the show to talk about and go from there, which might not be too many episodes since they dropped 3 of them up front. So we'll come back and check out. I think it's kind of a mixed review of Gen V. To check out Gen V and decide for yourself. Okay, next up, man, the news business is chaotic as always with the morning show. Let's take a look.
Maybe this is an opportunity to make it right.
This is a reset. A different company, a different culture.
All I ever wanted to do is deliver the news to America.
We promised real change.
People need to feel that UBN is going to have it first, and they're going to have it right. A nice idea. But it's not sexy.
Latine, how many heads rolled today?
Do you know how badly I wish I could fire you?
I'm working on a story. UVA was involved in a cover-up.
Is that Alex Levy causing trouble again?
Someone's really trying to set me up.
Dig. Find out where the bodies are buried.
The truth is incendiary. You can't clean a house if you're about to blow it up.
Oh man, so it is back, and it's been what, a couple years or something. There's like a big long time between these shows, but I really enjoy this show. It's always an interesting take. I think now more than ever, it's important to talk about journalism and freedom of the press, given what's going on in our real world. And the show, I don't know if it'll tackle that, but I think it will tackle some of those issues. My only complaint is about Stella. Why they make her sleep with that man? Stella was the one person who I was like, oh yeah, she's above the kind of tawdriness of what's going on. And now they got her up in a triangle, and I'm like, I don't want to see that. But the rest of the storyline, Corey, I love as always. He's always out there trying to hustle and make something happen. And the Alex, Alex is being Alex, but I'm surprised looks like they're gonna bring back Paul Mark's character, and I loved him in it. So John Hamm was excellent last year, and so I'm glad to see him back um as a scary billionaire type. And I hope to see more of some of the side characters. But all in all, I think that the morning show really is one of the best shows on TV. So I'm always excited to watch it. David, what'd you think?
Now for this program, I did enjoy this a lot. I haven't, I had to kind of remind myself about the story because
Yeah,
I
you gotta
haven't.
go back and watch this last season.
You really do, and and this is not meant to be a criticism. It's just a statement of fact. It was not a show that I've got on repeat for whatever
No.
reason. That said, wonderfully acted, great performances. You see people, and you mentioned John Hamm, but when you see everybody, there's so much more than pretty faces, and I might be a bit of a tired line. I've said that maybe a lot, whether it's been here or I noticed I've been talking about media stuff with other folks. It's to me, it is definitely a very thought provoking program and really well put together. This is a good TV show. It's quality, and so I encourage
Beautifully
people to look at it.
shot.
It is no, it really
Beautifully
is.
shot.
They take itself seriously,
Mhm.
and and I think it's really, as you said, this is so critical. That First Amendment is absolutely paramount. It's what really separates free societies from totalitarian authoritarian regimes. And it's one of the most sacred aspects of being an American is the embracing of that First Amendment. And you got to stand up and when it's threatened. And so pay attention to this. Pay attention to Mr. Smith Goes to Washington and The West Wing and any of those shows that kind of give you a little bit of love for people who are in the trenches doing the right thing for the right reasons.
Yeah. Pat, how about you? What'd you think?
The only thing I would say, I mean, they're packed with talent. So much so much talent. Well, and as you say, Apple TV has they've got some really good cinematographers. I mean, everything they do looks pretty darn good. I mean, even, like, there's
The
all their
B
shows.
roll. The B roll looks amazing.
Everything looks good. I mean, everything looks good. So I'm excited about that. Ted Lasso even looks good. And this is not even really a super cinematic thing, or unlike, maybe the Jason Momoa, as the king, in Hawaii, that was obviously going to be cinematic. I mean, they do really good work. They've obviously they're quite a player because they got names, they got talent. I mean, John Hamm makes everything better. I'm just going to tell you, John Hamm does make everything better. Just like Ham makes the sandwich better. Just saying. Coincidence? Maybe, maybe not.
And the Kansas City.
The only thing I would. I'm just saying. Yeah. And the only thing that I would say about news programs in general is that they lag so far behind trying to represent what's really happening. And I would like something a little bit more fresh. I mean, they're dealing with some of the same issues, but man, like you guys have both kind of talked a little bit about, I mean, we got some real issues happening right now, and I know it's hard for them to keep. I mean, this was shot probably 6 months ago, 8 months ago, maybe even a year ago, who knows. So for them to look forward is really tough. I mean, even South Park's having to push their stuff back 2 weeks now because it's changing so fast. And South Park used to have stuff would happen on Tuesday and it would be on Friday's show. I mean, so it's tough to keep up with the craziness that's going on. But overall, entertaining, well shot. I'll look at these people; they'll say their lines, and they're pretty good. And for the most part, it's pretty well written. And I thought I'm pretty sure they were up for several Emmys out of this. Just recently Emmys happened, and so I know that it is being recognized in the industry as well. Like I said, the thing I always say is I'm not really excited about watching shows where everybody talks about themselves, which is or where they're representing themselves. Like movies about movies are sometimes too many layers of inception going on.
Yeah,
it's hard to be really, you got a lot of these people doing shows about themselves or about what they do or people that they know. I want to see actors act sometimes, but they've got the ones who can do it, so it's worth it. Stick with it, everybody.
Yeah, that's a great point. I really like what you said. I don't like the behind the camera thing myself.
See, I love that stuff. I want to know what's going on behind the scenes and how this stuff is getting made. What they have to slog.
Well, you don't know. They're going to show in the best. They're going to show it in the best way possible about themselves. They're never going to show themselves being terrible, or they're going to show
did you watch
the other guy.
Studio?
No, well, I know, but they're going to show. They're always going to show the other guy, and it's never me being terrible. It's always them being terrible, or I had to do something bad to protect myself because of what they did. It just seems like that's what it's always like. It's very.
I think
self-serving. I would say for the most part.
About the industry that are really like skewering it. I mean, but it would be like doing a Christmas pageant and talking about your boss at work and his affairs and his sniffing coke in the bathroom. You kind of don't want to do that because you don't want to lose your job, really. So I get if it's not the true, but it's enough. I think they give of the truth in a veiled kind of way, and I think that's what we're seeing in this show. Originally, this show is based on a book about the morning show news programs and from real people who started there. So I think it has the bones of what's going on, and so it's great to kind of see them really kind of grapple with the issues around journalism right now and what's going on, and corporate journalism, how it's becoming a mouthpiece for certain media elements and billionaires. I mean, let's just tell the truth about it.
Yeah.
So definitely I think the morning show is going to be great. I mean, you got Oscar winners on there, you got Emmy winners, you've got the whole starstruck, including a bunch of pretty people. So if nothing else, go and check out the morning show on Apple TV Plus. All right. And next week, we're going to get started with Spooky Town. So we will watch, the first one, I kind of didn't expect to enjoy it as much. And we're going to check out Megan 2.0 as well as it's out. It's coming out. And we're going to watch it. Marvel Zombies. I think it's a whole episode. I mean, I think they're doing all the episodes at once.
Yeah.
But if not, we'll check it out. So definitely come back next week as we start our Halloween spookies. And we have a lot that is going to be interesting about October and our scary movie selections every week. So definitely come and check us out. David, say goodnight to the people.
Everybody, thanks for tuning in with us. And as we get ready for the scary season, I hope your real week back at the office or wherever you are isn't maybe necessarily as scary as what we've been seeing. So long, everybody. Be safe.
Hey, Patrick, say goodnight to the people.
Everybody have a great evening. Stay warm and starting to enjoy the spooky section of the year. We got our skeleton up in our front yard. It's that time.
It's that time. And let me say, It's our anniversary! Yay! Woo! Let's see if it'll give us some hearts there. We are 5 years, our anniversary. So this has been 5 great years with these two codgers. And but I love them to bits. And thank you for watching. And hey, hit that like and subscribe button and join us for the fun. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.